Hey guys, welcome back to Carib 21 Network. So we are now day 5 since the Hurricane Melissa hit Jamaica, and it's pretty much devastating when you see the images coming out of Jamaica. Some of the places, thank God, some of the places were spared, like Kingston and St. Catherine, St. Andrew. A lot of those places were spared. But when you look at Westmoreland, Mandeville, and a lot of those areas, completely devastating and very, very sad to see. And since Hurricane Melissa, there's a lot of interesting moment coming out of Jamaica. We saw our brothers and sisters in the Caribbean, in America, Canada, the UK stepping up to provide aid relief to Jamaica, and some good moments, as I said, to see the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago stepping up, the Prime Minister of Barbados, and the Premier of the Cayman Islands. We have seen some good image. But one viral image that I've seen recently that I just want to talk about a bit today is a young lady, a Jamaican lady living in the United Kingdom, that believe that the United Kingdom response to Jamaica is very disrespectful, to sign off a 2.5 million pound relief to send to Jamaica. She thought that that was insufficient because Jamaica is one of the British colony. We are a part of the Commonwealth. So I'm going to play the video and we'll get back and have a conversation about it.
Hurricane Melissa has torn through Jamaica, right? And the UK government was asked to give relief. And 2.5 million is all the UK government could muster in terms of aid for Jamaica. Now, I don't know about you, but that is the insult of the highest level, considering that Jamaica has been part of the Commonwealth, and also considering the historical ties that Jamaica has to the UK. And 2.5 million is all they thought they could give. Let's look at the numbers for a second. The UK government has given Ukraine over 21 billion in military aid and humanitarian support. When Turkey and Syria went through the devastation of an earthquake, the UK government gave over £30 million in aid. And when Pakistan experienced catastrophic flooding, the UK government gave nearly 40 million in aid. And you know what smacks it? King Charles is still the head of state of Jamaica. He is still the head of state of Jamaica. And he signed off giving Jamaica 2.5 million in aid. I'm trying my best not to cuss out these nasty ducks. This just goes to show what they think, what the head of state of Jamaica thinks about its people. You, sir, don't give a damn about the Jamaican people, and your government don't either. Because it seems like allocation of humanitarian aid is allocated when it's in Britain's interest politically. But when Britain has extracted and taken and been neglectful of the Jamaican people for so long, why would we ever be surprised that they mustered up 2.5 million? This is absolutely an insult to the people of Jamaica, because we could have made a GoFundMe and raised this in a week. You understand? So Keir Starmer, why don't you take that 2.5 million and stick it where the sun don't shine? Because Jamaican people don't have to beg for nothing, you understand? To my Jamaican people, my heart is with you, and we are doing everything we can to rebuild it. You know we are strong and resilient people. People, send in your donations.
Okay, guys, so let me know what are your thoughts on this one, because a lot of people are split. You know, people are split. Like, there's a thing in Jamaica, like, we'll say, like, me never give you nothing for put down, so whatever you give, you know, I'll accept it and I'll be grateful. But at the same time, I can understand people that are of the point of view that 2.5 million pound is nothing for the British government, knowing that Jamaica is a part of the Commonwealth and Jamaica a British colony, and the king is still the head of state in Jamaica. I can understand that point too. But one of the things that really stick out in these situations is that you see the difference in response to like what she pointed out, Ukraine. You saw the amount of money that the Canadian government, the American government, the British government, the amount of support that was given to the United Kingdom as opposed to the type of help that would have been given to like places like Haiti and now in Jamaica with this devastating hurricane. So that is pretty much the conversation. Why is it that the relief effort is so different when it comes on to helping European countries as opposed to helping like black and brown countries? And in terms of the military budget, that is the thing that is shocking because as she stated, billions of dollars was given to Ukraine to help to fight a war. But no, one of your colony, which which King Charles is still the head of state, you can only find 2.5 million to give to Jamaica. But I'm going to be optimistic that the British government is going to do more because based on the information, based on what I saw, the 2.5 million was something that was passed right away to make sure that there's like drinking water, there's like non-perishable items. But I don't think that would be included in all the other relief efforts in terms of the UK Army going to Jamaica to help in terms of search and rescue, for them to go and help with restore of like the power system, the power grid. So I think that the British government should or will be doing more, but we just have to wait and see. So this is what came out of the United Kingdom, out of their parliament. So let's watch it and see what we can get from what they had to say.
Stands in solidarity with Jamaica following the devastation caused by Hurricane Melissa. The Foreign Secretary has spoken with her Jamaican counterpart to reaffirm our commitment to support recovery efforts. We've activated our crisis centre in London to assist British nationals in Jamaica, deployed response teams to the region and are mobilising up to £2.5 million in emergency humanitarian aid to help Jamaica rebuild in the wake of this disaster.
I thank the Minister for her response. The people of Jamaica have been subjected to the fiercest storm to have taken place anywhere in the world this year. The statistics are shocking. I know that we are at the rescue and recovery stage and it will be some time for all fatalities or injuries to be established, but I am sure the whole House will want the people of Jamaica and other islands in the region to know that they are in our thoughts and prayers. Can I take it that the personnel on site in the region, because we don't yet know whether there will be further damage to other overseas territories and other people as well in the region, but is she satisfied that we have adequate facilities in the area to give real support at the early stages, particularly with the restoration of power and water supplies to avoid disease and further distress? And furthermore, will there be further tranches of financial assistance available, I presume, from our overseas development budget?
Okay, so that is what took place in the British Parliament. So as I stated, I'm going to be optimistic that this was just some emergency to help with water, non-perishable item, and as the opposition stated there, that if there is more money to be sent out to not just Jamaica but all the other places that were devastated by this hurricane. So I'm going to try and be optimistic that there's going to be more. But share your thoughts in the comment section. Do you think the £2.5 million was an insult from the United Kingdom to give to Jamaica for their relief effort? Do you think that there could be much more done from the British government, seeing that Jamaica, the King of England, is still the head of state for Jamaica? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. But I don't think it should be surprising because the British government have not really had a good history in terms of the way they treat Jamaicans. Jamaican was one of the first British colony that was denied entry to the United Kingdom. Jamaica became one of the first colony that needed visas to go to the United Kingdom. Jamaica is one of the only place I know in the world where Jamaicans, after the Windrush movement, Jamaicans that were born in the United Kingdom of Jamaican parentage, that Jamaicans that were actually born in the United Kingdom were deported back to Jamaica a few years ago. And I know, yes, a lot of Jamaicans will go there and they'll commit crime and stuff like that. But if you are born in the United Kingdom and you commit a crime in the United Kingdom, you're not a Jamaican. You're most people, a lot of people that were deported never even been to Jamaica once before. So this history, the history between the United Kingdom and Jamaica is not a good one. So I'm not surprised. But as I said, I'm hoping that they will do more to help Jamaica. And we have to take in consideration if they're going to send human resources there to help with clearing roads, to building back bridge, to help with the power grid, to get things back up. We have to consider that in the amount of money that they send. So it's not just the 2.5 million pound, but whatever manpower, whatever other resources that they can send to Jamaica would be of great help. So as I said, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Are you with this young lady that was an insult for the king to sign off 2.5 million for relief efforts in Jamaica? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing content. And remember, peace. I'm out.